Welcome back to another week of Whitetail Wisdom. I don't think I have to remind anybody that opening day is right around the corner. So today we're going to cover a little bit on making sure your bow's ready and sighting that in so we're all ready to go for opening day. First thing is to make sure that all of your exposed strings are waxed. They actually suggest doing that once a month, even during the off season. So anything on mine here, it's anything you can see in orange, all needs some wax on it about once a month to keep everything functioning the way it should be. Another thing to check is if anything got nicked or scratched during the off season. Make sure your cams are all clean and there isn't anything that cord can catch on, that string can catch on. Another thing to check is to make sure that anything with a screw on it is tight. Sometimes the quivers can come loose and things like that are going to make noise. So just make sure everything's down tight and ready to go. So once you have all of that ready, you can actually start sighting it in. Sometimes your sight will move a little in your case over the off season. So it's always good to sight it in every year before you start the year. So I'm going to shoot one here and we'll see where I'm at. So if you shoot, and you're going to want to shoot a couple groups of arrows to see where you're at. If you shoot a few of them and you seem to be off low or high, off to the right or left, the rule is to have your sight and your pins actually follow your arrow. So if you're low, your sight and your pins, whether it's a single pin, 3 pin, 5 pin, however you want to adjust it, those pins should follow the arrow. So if they're low, you need to move your sight down or your pins down off to the left or right. It should follow your arrow so that that adjusts for that sight. So try it again, see where I'm at. All right. So another tip that we like to use is that we all know that once we get buck fever and we're out in the woods and we get that 30-pointer, our heart rates tend to go up. So one of the tricks we use is we'll usually take a couple sprints around the house or wherever we're at and get our heart rate up, and then try again and make sure we focus on our breathing and steady ourselves so it helps us, simulate what we're going to be feeling and what our breathing is going to be like and steadying ourselves once we get that big buck in range. So hopefully it's helpful, and hopefully you guys are all getting ready for the season, and we wish you the best of luck. Tune in next week. Thanks.